For centuries, humans have believed that the wild is a place of constant danger, where ferocious beasts lurk in the shadows, ready to pounce at any given moment. But what if we told you that some of the world's most feared creatures aren't always the fierce predators they're portrayed as? So join us on this thrilling expedition as we shed light on the softer side of 50 dangerous wild animals caught being friendly. Today we embark on an adventure like no other. Prepare to be captivated by heartwarming encounters as some of the planet's most feared creatures display unexpected bonds of compassion. Brace yourself for a revelation that will forever transform your understanding of the wild. Let the expedition begin. Number 50. A hyena may not be your average house pet, but in northern Nigeria, some men keep the creatures in their homes. They even display them at festivals and even use their dung or saliva to make remedies. Some might consider this animal abuse, but things should be fine if hyenas are healthy and happy. It's a 1,000-years-long tradition, after all, so for some tribes in Nigeria, owning a hyena is like owning a dog. Number 49. I'm against animal abuse, but this fella owns a personal bedroom with a king-size bed and eats 5 pounds of meat daily. Can't argue that some humans live in worse conditions, and still, such a huge cat needs more personal space. A backyard would be perfect. Number 48. Finally, a happy pet. Such a beautiful and majestic animal. Now you can see this guy is treated with love and care. Probably adopted by a professional animal worker. Thank you, lady, for doing such hard work. Number 47. Meet Enzo, a 1-year-old tiger who appears on the scene by jumping up on the counter and looking at the cameraman, whom he clearly doesn't know, chuffing as a friendly gesture. Amazing animal. His owner has raised 2 more tigers, one of which he rescued from a zoo that abused him and kept him malnourished. This man is truly a kind soul. Both Enzo and Michael have an extraordinary personality. Number 46. Meet Rex, the 40-pound, 6-foot monitor lizard that lives at home with a family of 4 who even take him for walks on a lead. T-Rex is more like a puppy than a reptile, and he loves nothing more than going for strolls with kids. Despite being 6 feet long, Rex loves small spaces and even got lost inside the sofa once, according to the owner. He loves sunbathing outside their home and enjoys his weekly baths, just like a regular happy doggo, but a lizard. Number 45. Look at him. So calm. No scratching, biting, or calmer than a house cat. So precious. These majestic animals are manifestations of his wisdom and glory. I can feel the soft fur of this little beast. Also, love how the cameraman zoomed in on his cute little face most of the time. The purr of a big cat makes me happy. Number 44. Imagine if a burglar broke into their house while Jessica was home. Jessica isn't the common hippo. She was raised by human parents and has lived as part of their family for years. Jessica's smart too. She's figured out that if she goes there and acts nice, she gets free food. Smarter than some humans. I love that Jessica isn't constricted to just the house like she is caged in a zoo. It's her choice when she comes and goes. Number 43. Nothing special, just a large pet anaconda named Medusa. Yes, she's potentially dangerous and has the power to eat about anything, but that doesn't make her any less than a fantastic animal needing care. As long as you have snake experience and some help handling her, it's wonderful for you to care for her. Number 42. Ostrich can be extremely aggressive, protective, fast, but also a loving pet and family member. All that matters is how you raise them. Number 41. Ligers have always been one of my favorite animals. They're a fantastic example of natural hybridization. They're the world's largest cats, and these particular ligers have been featured in the Guinness Book of World Records, with Hercules weighing in at more than 900 pounds and standing more than 11 feet tall. Ligers occur when a male lion breeds with a female tiger. The liger offspring inherits positive traits from both parents, making them larger and more powerful. Ligers are extremely social animals too. They're happy and content living with both lions and tigers. They also display genuine affection for their human handlers and trainers. Number 40. This little boy has better shower manners than most human kids. He follows instructions very well and does as told. No tantrums. A boy every mother can dream of. It's also pretty scary knowing how strong they are and can rip your face off if attacked. But this particular guy is so precious and peaceful. Thank you for keeping him healthy and happy. Number 39. Everything is bigger in Texas, even pets. Meet a pet bison named Wild Thing, a gentle giant. Look how he's tiptoeing around the house. It's almost like he's making sure he proves the bull in China shop quote isn't true, and they actually make excellent house pets. Number 38. This guy's name is Rufus. He's a rescue kangaroo that insists on daily couch cuddles with Dad. He's your regular grown-up son who practically still lives with his parents, roams around his neighborhood, socializes, comes home for meals, watches TV with his dad, and leaves in the evening to spend the night at his girlfriend's place. Rufus has mastered the ancient art of the couch lean, known by lazy grandpas and relaxing dads everywhere. For some, it takes years to manifest. For others, it comes naturally. Fathers pass it down to their sons, and now this man has passed it on to this kangaroo. This technique knows no bounds. Number 37. This is Maya, the jaguar that goes for a walk in the park. It appears kind of smallish, but it's still built like a tank with jaws that could crush the skull of most mammals. The guy in the video appears to have a great relationship with his cat. As a cat owner, you can get small scratches and bites just playing around with it. It's not really trying to hurt, but this happens. Kitty has his claws and isn't neutered. Now imagine scratches with a big cat like a jaguar. Number 36. Jaguars are majestic and terrifying creatures. If you work and care for them, you're fortunate. This particular guy loves chicken and watermelons. Healthy guys love eating fruits, and that's something we should learn too. Number 35. Meet Wally, the 5-foot, 60-pound, federally licensed emotional support alligator. The owner's house boasts a variety of reptiles ranging from bearded dragons to ball pythons. However, the reptile that steals the show is the 4-year-old Wally. He's far from a typical alligator. He loves cuddling and giving kisses. As well as having an entire run of the house, Wally is regularly taken out for walks to parks, malls, and even restaurants. Number 34. What if your best friend weighed 10,000 pounds and was able to crush a watermelon under her foot? Acrobat and animal handler Lauren grew up in a circus and spends almost daily caring for Lady Essex, a huge Asian elephant. Lauren says the two are as close as a human and an elephant can be. Lady Essex plays fetch with Lauren's dogs and even plays with her 3-year-old son, who helps give her a bath. Number 32. Meet Messi. Not the soccer star, the puma. Unlike most big cats in the wild or zoos, this big cat lives in a 1-bedroom apartment in Russia. Messi was born in captivity at a zoo in Russia, but suffered from various health problems at just 3 months old. During his stay at the zoo, Messi was kept in a very small enclosure and was malnourished, which caused him to develop muscle weakness, rickets, a degenerative bone disease. The zoo decided that because pumas were not native to Russia, they couldn't simply release it into the wild, and because of its illnesses, that prevented him from living in another zoo or animal sanctuary. So they had planned to euthanize him. A loving couple heard about the sickly cub. After talking with other puma breeders and learning everything about the maintenance and care of the animal, they took a leap of faith and approached the zoo about adopting it. And to their surprise, the zoo agreed. Fun fact, despite their large size, cougars are more closely related to house cats than other large cat species like jaguars and tigers. Number 31. Hallie is an injured bald eagle with a permanent beak deformity, leaving her unable to eat on her own in the wild, enjoying a game of fetch. It took almost 2 years to reach this point of trust and comfort so the eagle could become a home pet. You can tell by the bird's attitude that it's very well taken care of. She wouldn't play like that if she wasn't happy and healthy. Number 30. George is a 35-year-old turkey vulture who can't fly. That's what they say, but I believe George can fly. He's smart enough to realize that he gets more attention if he lets the humans think he can't. I love how George wobbles and waddles around like, "Hello, yes, I am George. Lovely day we're having. Goodbye." Number 29. Abu's busy morning. I like how when he brushes his teeth, he bites the toothbrush. And then Abu does morning chores. I need Abu to come and do my house chores. He's more disciplined than me. Number 28. In the summer of 2004, veterinarian Melanie received an unexpected patient, a blind, dying fawn named Dilly. Melanie and her husband nursed Dilly to health. Now, Dilly snacks on lollipops and has her own bedroom in Ohio. She has a daily source of comfort and love from her adoptive family. Number 27. Dedicating his life to caring for his beloved animals, Armand Gerber now has 2 leopards inside his house. Just a few weeks ago, one of his adult female leopards gave birth to 2 cubs on site. The cubs now live in Armand's home, being hand-fed with milk bottles and sleeping beside him in bed each night. In addition to keeping a close eye on the cubs and parents, Armand has to maintain the well-being of his other animals at the park, including 10 lions, 3 tigers, and a cheetah. Number 26. Grizzly man Mark is the only man to swim with a polar bear. The fearless polar bear handler regularly goes for a dip in his swimming pool with 16-year-old female polar bear Ag, and the pair enjoy a watery cuddle together. Grizzly man Mark and his wife trained the 800-pound friendly polar bear named Ag to star in high-budget TV adverts. Ag also performed in movies like Alaska in 1995 when she was just a few weeks old. Number 25. That's the most terrifying "Love Me Too" I've ever heard. I just imagine the wolves with deep, slow, raspy voices.
Ooh, that big scary boy making them growl growl.
But what about me? I require lovies. People don't think of wolves as affectionate. Look at them competing for affection. They're like, "You got 2 hands? Pet us both." What an absolute honor to be able to interact with these majestic creatures. I'm so jelly. Number 24. Many parents struggle to maintain discipline in their home, but spare a thought for Jim and Susan, whose main charge is a huge 1,400-pound Kodiak brown bear. The couple looks after the 9-foot giant at their orphanage, where they've dedicated their lives to rescuing and releasing injured animals. They now care for 11 bears, including Kodiak brown, Syrian, and black bears. Most were rescued as cubs from breeding programs or closed-down nature reserves. Number 23. Iguanas are a labor of love. They're often challenging to tame, require countless hours of interaction during adolescence, must be fed a strict diet to ensure they don't develop calcium deficiency or liver damage resulting in a short life, and several other things. But the rewards of having a healthy adult iguana that loves you, totally worth it.
Come on, buddy.
Look how this one has left his spot in the sun to greet a man. The best proof of love. Number 22. This hyena reminded me of my German Shepherd until it opened its mouth. Then it reminded me of a hyena. Sadly, hyenas get the short end of the stick. They're always painted as villains, but they have such a fantastic hierarchy and structure they're fascinating to watch. It's cool how much they're like an average dog with some human interaction. The big cats, even with training, are still sketchy. Hyenas seem pretty chill after some domestication. Number 21. Kojak the crocodile is not your typical pet. In fact, he's family for one household. The 440-pound reptile has lived in a small pool of water in their backyard for 20 years. He comes to the patio to eat and the kids play steps away from him. Kojak's become a neighborhood attraction, but his family says there's no scale for his uniqueness. Number 20. Having a pet that can offer you a hand when you need it is brilliant. The way he hoisted him up shows how strong he is. Never underestimate a chimpanzee's power. They're powerful. And the guy is a real-life Tarzan. Number 19. This couple rescues baby kangaroos in Australia and becomes their mom and dad. When they're healthy, kangaroos get released into the wild. If kangaroos could have been domesticated, you'd have a cuddly buddy and a bodyguard. Number 18. This is the story about Gerda the cheetah, part of the Messi the puma family. The pair couldn't calm down and wanted to adopt a cheetah, but this was difficult. They searched all over Russia, but couldn't find one. After a while, anyone connected with big cats knew about the couple's search for one. When they were ready to give up looking, the Sochi Zoo in Russia approached the couple, looking to sell a healthy 7-year-old female cheetah, which they could no longer afford to keep, but the price tag was above all expectations. For 2 weeks, they tormented over the decision until Alexander decided to fly to the zoo to see the cheetah in person to help decide. Soon after, Gerda arrived at her new home and the cat immediately felt at home, and the couple felt the same. Gerda may have a fierce appearance of a wild animal, but just like Messi, she's loved and has become part of the family. Number 17. Few people can say they've held a gigantic, howling white wolf. This woman can brag about it. I love how they stand together, holding hands and paws and howling together. What a beautiful gift. Number 16. Weighing in at about 9,000 pounds, Bubbles is North America's most interactive African elephant. Bubbles was rescued in the early 1980s when her wild herd was killed for their ivory. Bubbles was one of the lucky few that survived. Now, it enjoys a life of a pet elephant. Number 15. Meet Emma, a hippo that was rescued when she was just a week old. Even dangerous animals appreciate and have feelings, sometimes more than humans. Thank you for saving their lives. The genuine appreciation this animal has for being saved is beautiful. Number 14. I know how much you guys love the monkey, but playing aggressively will affect him and he'll behave in the same manner as these boys. Please don't turn him into an aggressive pet. He's too lovable. Number 13. It's amazing how, no matter their size, you can always tell that a cat is a cat. That leopard moves and behaves just like my house cats. Just keep him well fed and you won't be his next lunch. Number 12. Russians and bears is a love story that never ends. Can't bite the hands that feed me, so I'll bite my own. This bear is better at controlling his desires than most people. Respect to the guy, though. Being shirtless at -10 degrees Celsius is an achievement. Number 11. Jay walks a massive 900-pound liger, the stunning hybrid of a lion and a tiger. The majestic liger strolls with regal elegance, while Jay embraces the opportunity to bond with his extraordinary creature. Their trust and connection are evident. Number 10. In a comical twist of events, a pet tiger decides to playfully attack its owner to send us in laughter and awe. If you're cool enough to adopt an exotic pet, be cool enough to care about it with love. Number 9. I've always been fascinated by turkey vultures. The way they soar in the sky and the purpose they serve, cleaning up carrion. They're federally protected for a reason. Number 8. An eagle hunter nurtures a deep bond with a magnificent golden eagle. He feeds the Regal bird from a bowl. Their connection is evident in each exchange. Witnessing this timeless ritual, one can't help but marvel at the beauty of this sacred alliance, a true testament to the human-animal connection. Number 7. The caracal, named Gera, is renowned for its striking appearance and exceptional hunting abilities. With distinctive tufted ears and a sleek, muscular body, it's built for speed and agility. This enigmatic feline symbolizes the untamed spirit of the wild, captivating us with its elegance and reminding us of the awe-inspiring diversity of the animal kingdom. Number 6. An enchanting jaguar finds rest from the heat by cooling off in a tub. That's what we all need in this anomaly heat. The graceful feline appears content, playfully splashing water and basking in the refreshing oasis. Any space for me there? Number 5. This 16-foot python forges a gentle bond with her favorite girl. Despite its huge size, the python exudes astonishing gentleness when interacting with its human companion. Their connection transcends fear, and the girl's unwavering trust empowers the python to reveal its affectionate side. Number 4. Meet Jane, a compassionate woman who's redefined pet ownership with her love for ostriches. She rescues these magnificent birds from various hardships, providing them a haven in her home. She shares heartwarming moments like picnics with her tall companions and witnessing their playful tricks. This unlikely friendship blossoms, reminding us of the profound connections we can form with creatures. Number 3. Janice keeps Bengal tigers in her garden. Imagine a burglar seeing a sign saying, "Beware of cat," and then laughing, and then he'll see how wrong he is. Janice is a true queen. What she does for these tigers is extraordinary. Going against everything normal to look after those two miracles of nature is beyond anything. Bless her and her beautiful family. Number 2. This man forms an extraordinary bond with a lion family in a heartwarming tale of friendship. They playfully wrestle, and the man marvels at the lion cub's antics. Their pride embraces him as one of their own, and he reciprocates with affection and care. Number 1. Picture this: an Alberta man with a bold sense of humor straddling a mighty buffalo enters the suburban grocery store to the amusement of all. Shoppers do double takes as the buffalo elegantly navigates the aisles, grazing on produce. "Bison riding, the new eco-friendly commute," he chuckles, waving at baffled observers. The cashier tries scanning produce. The buffalo playfully nudges him. "Don't worry, he'll pay with hoof taps," he quips, pulling out buffalo bucks. As they exit, an unforgettable sight unfolds, the buffalo sporting a shopping cart hat while his rider toots a bicycle horn. And thus, Alberta's grocery-getting legend was born.
Ooh, that big scary boy. Make them growl growls. Ooh, that big scary boy making them growl growl.
That's it for today's collection of not-so-dangerous animals. What was the animal you liked the most? Let us know in the comments section. Remember to like and subscribe so you can enjoy the excellent content we send your way.
Come on, buddy.